Alright, what's up guys? It's me, Abster, none other. And today is Friday. Thank God it's Friday, right? It's been getting pretty hot here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest today. I am doing this stream real quick as a test so that one of my friends can find me and see me live. So when I see that particular person come in, I will know and it'll be awesome. Hi Jerry A, how are you? Hi Uncle Dale, what's up? Hey, it's me Abster, what's up? So I did this stream for you and we're chilling. This is my messy house as you can see, but look at the floor guys. All those bags down there are literally just new shit from Walmart that hasn't been put away. For some reason, hey, I don't have fuck all to say to you, head stomp. Fuck you, dude. You're such an idiot. Hey, sweetie, I hope you're doing well. What's up, Miranda Smooth? Miranda, that's a strange spelling for the name Miranda. So, Uncle Dale, go ahead and talk. Let's talk. Let's talk, Uncle Dale. What are you up to? Are you cooking dinner tonight, or what are you cooking tonight? Well, you better act like it, sir, or else I'm going to, it's a mess, Uncle Dale. I've lived in here since 2013. Here's Paul's ashes and Paul's little diploma. I keep that up there. I've actually got the toe tag of his still too on top of the, isn't that sad? Because you were asking when he died. So he died, if I can get it to focus there. He died May 9th, 2015 and was born. Now I'm going to put my finger over this because this is my home. I don't want to show too much of my home, but, I got a lot of privacy and stuff, and there are a lot of hate watchers, I like your room, it's cool. Yes, it is sad, Uncle Dale, it is. Oh, it was a good trip. It was a good trip. I got some cool stuff that I needed. I got some really pretty clothes. I'll show you this outfit I bought. I put this together. I'm going to wear this. It's a beautiful outfit. I'm going to show it to you guys here on my cover. So, hold on. Let me get it nice and... Let me take it out. This was a beautiful shirt that I tried on. I didn't even have to try it on because I know it'll fit me. So what I did, though, because... This jacket, I got one that's way too big for me because, one, denim shrinks. Two, I don't plan on washing it a lot. I plan on getting it dry clean because, so this is the jacket. It is so soft. If you guys could only feel how soft this is. It was only $19, but I got one in a real big size. I mean, this is so big on me, but I love my jackets big because in dialysis, Uncle Dale, it is freezing in there. It is freezing. So instead of having to deal with big bulky covers or throws and all that, I like to keep a nice, see what I needed, see this fistula, Uncle Dale, this is where they put needles in me, so I have to make sure that when I unbutton this right here, that it gets big enough to where I can slide it up my arm and there be no restriction, okay, or else it won't work, okay. If I were to take, let's say I had this on right now and I slid it up, okay, well, it needs to be comfortable. It needs to not fucking, I don't know how to explain it, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. Basically, it needs to have a lot of pull, a lot of leeway. It can't be too tight, or else I'll be asked to take it off, and it sucks. So all of the other, I should have got a large, technically, or even a medium, but because of that little issue, I had to get a much bigger one. But that's okay because I love big jackets. And denim shrinks. It does. So there's that jacket. So that'll look really pretty, okay, underneath this. Look at this top. It needs to be ironed. It's a beautiful top. Look at this. Well, let's see if I can. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? That was on sale for only $7, marked down from $11. It's so soft, but you see the neckline here? Hey, Born Mush, what's up? Where did Dale go? Dale, you still here? No, Advil, stop your shit, or I'll call one of my mods in here to block you, or I'll go pause the stream and block you myself right now. Act right, or I'll block you. Simple as that, fucker. Hey, Perfect, what's up? So this is such a soft shirt, which it does kind of look like one of those shirts since it has these natural little wrinkles in it that, you know, it just needs to be put in the dryer for a few seconds and all that'll come out because I don't have an iron. So that will look really pretty under that. But then because the neckline is so large, I'm afraid it might show like my bra strap and stuff, or maybe even like more. So I bought for the pants. Here's the pants, guys. I had to get a men's size because Walmart was all out of just sweatpants and stuff. So I got, which sucks because it's going to be way too big for me. I got a large. But here are the pants to go with it. They need to be put in the dryer because they're wrinkly now. But that'll look good with it because I want to be comfortable, okay? But I want to look nice too. So those will be real nice and they'll be fitted and stuff. And I'll tuck them in my boots. And I have a pink tank top somewhere over here. I have a pink tank top. I'm not sure where it's at, but yeah, it's somewhere around here, and it'll go underneath that, and it's the exact same color. So that, and those pants, it'll look real good. Do you like it? Ice chips? Yeah, look, I got my ice fourscore. Looky here. Got our ice. And this is a nice stainless steel cup. Get you a stainless steel cup. I still had ice in that motherfucker that I left on my, over there. And it still had fucking ice in it this morning when I woke up. So, yeah. All that for 36 cents. No, it was on sale. This was $7. I mean, it's a good deal. Walmart has good clothes. They're not meant to last. I mean, it's not an investment, but hell, they're clothes. I like the shirt. This was the last one on the rack. That's why it's so big. It was the last one on the rack in this color. And I always wear darker pants. And, I mean, I had a nice pair of jeans that I just bought, and I ruined them. I bled all over them whenever they pulled my needles out, and I didn't hold it long enough. I bled all over those jeans, and I can't get the blood out, which sucks because I paid, I think, $36 for those. But I can't wait to wear that jacket. That's going to be nice in the fall, too. Thank you, Miranda. It's got a nice, and I can't find it. I may have left it in the car, or either it's in one of those bags, one of the two, I don't know. But it's got a nice little, because this is very see-through and stuff. It's got a nice tank top. It'll look good. Come on in and talk, Uncle Dale. Keep talking. You're welcome to talk. Isn't it cool seeing me live versus just, on Facebook or whatever? I'm here. Let me know, hun. Hey, Michelle! Michelle! Hey, Michelle! Oh, my God, I missed you. We got 19 people in. We've been going about 10 minutes almost. Michelle got me the cutest little horse. Now look at this horse, everybody. I showed this on my other channel, K Sarah Sarah, before I shut it down. After I started getting too many views, because I didn't want nobody but Melton to know about it. And then somebody, one of these trolls, found out about it, and I made a video, and in it I showed the horse, Michelle. Now there's a reason Michelle sent this horse, and I also think it's cool that he can, he's got a, you know, a little thing he can hang something with. But right here, she sent me a beautiful card. I'm not going to show your address, don't worry. It's beautiful. It says, Abster, just sending this in hopes of putting a smile on your face, thinking of you lots, not sure what your plan is with your channel, but so worried because I know the stress isn't good for you. I only want the best for your health and happiness. Lots of love, Shelly. P.S. I've ridden hunter jumper horses competitively my entire life as well. I couldn't ride my entire life until I couldn't ride anymore, which was a few years ago. So that's why I sent the horse. And it is adorable, and I'm very thankful, and I love the card. Whew. Sending you some bright and happy vibes, because you deserve them. So thank you very much for that. That was very sweet of you. I was just ecstatic to get that from you, because anything from you is very special to me. Because Michelle is a young woman who has actually offered me a kidney. Uncle Dale, she's actually offered me a kidney, and she's serious about it. She's been wanting to give me her kidney for a long time. And this is why I don't, this is why I love my, my page. I make these strong friendships with people. I meet new people. I love these people. She is an amazing woman, and before she ever even offered to give me her kidney, me and her were friends. She was always in here. I mean, I've watched some of her stuff. I've seen her upload a few vids, and I loved her. She was always a delight, never into drama. I never see her go around on all these drama pages and lists to hate watch or anything. She's a genuinely great woman. Thank you, Uncle Dale. Hey, Rena, how are you? Is Phantom in here? Super cute outfits. Abby subbed to you a while back and just saw you were live. Good luck at dialysis later. Thank you, TLC. Hello, Rena. Who's awesome? You got him? Yes, I did, Michelle. A little fashion show. Well, I don't owe you nothing. I'll give, go ask your bitch for a fashion show. I'm not your fucking chick. Don't worry about me. I might show it off when I wear it, but it ain't gonna be for you. It'll be on my terms when I'm ready. I don't know what you mean, any Walmart langers. What the fuck you talking about? What does it matter, dude? Do you even ever leave your house? LOL, love you, Abby. I love you too, Michelle. What a true healer she is. She sounds like an angel, alright. Would love to help you. Abby, Sandy, what's up, Sandy? Hello, Abby. I will be donating one of my kidneys to a distant relative of mine, for we both have O-negative blood types. I am now doing all of the medical tests needed to pass and donate. Woo! Let's give a big woo to Miss Sandy, retired law enforcement. She is awesome. As you know, here on the Abby Brooks 7 Savang 7 page, we fully support law enforcement, and we respect them and we like them. We are not like most young adults and Generation Z kids who hate cops. No, we love policemen on this channel. I've always loved cops, and I always will, and I've always had the utmost respect for them. So Sandy not only has given her life to serving and protecting, she is now about to give somebody literally a second chance at life. Because the average life expectancy of someone on hemodialysis is 7 years, folks. And I'm almost 3 years in, and I haven't even begun testing. So that is an amazing thing you're doing, Sandy. I commend you for it. So let's move on. How are you, Abby? Sending prayers. I'm great. Ha ha ha. I so dig your attitude, girl. You talk a lot like how I think. Thank you, TLC. You're not alone. I need to take a drink of something. Goodness. Whew, my mouth is getting dry, guys. Alright. Well, Uncle Dale, are you still here? Are you still here, Uncle Dale? Your heart hug. Sandy Lindenthal. TLC says, Sandy Lindenthal, bless your heart hugs. Rena says she'll be right back. Oh, TLC says, oh, positive. I've lived 8 years and I'm A-OK. I need a Mountain Dew. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Uncle Dale. So, as you guys can see, our viewers went down just a little bit here due to the fact that we're not trashing anybody. But, guys, I will give you some of that whenever I'm genuinely mad at someone. But I'm not going, this isn't a drama hate channel all the time. If you want to watch that, you guys especially know, especially when I show my face, I pull in a lot of views and stuff. I don't care about that, but the reason I'm bringing it up is because it does hurt me when I have less viewers in here, just being myself, hanging out, paying attention to the chat. Like I told you guys in my last stream, I'll be paying attention to my chat. I'm here for you. Give me some things to talk about. I'll probably come on later tonight because I got to go soon. But it just hurts me, when I still pull in a lot of people. I don't want to pull in too many because then I can't keep up. But, whenever it just hurts me to know that I bring in so many more viewers whenever I'm like angry and raging and upset at somebody. Okay, and I stay in my corner. So if I'm upset with somebody, it's because they have brought their beef to me. Or, sometimes people will try to use me, like Noodles, for instance, to come up. They'll troll or they'll act nice, but they want to keep themselves as being like the center of attention so that I keep talking about them. That just like he used Anderson Henderson, because now, you never see the guy. I never see him around supporting my channel because all he does now that he's used me and Anderson and a lot of other people, now he's built his own channel. And after, just like he said he wanted to do, he said he's even thanked me and Anderson and others, like saying thank you for getting me all these views and stuff. That guy is only here for like views and subs and drama. And apparently, because I don't watch him. I never really have. I never have. And I just haven't. I don't have a problem with Noodles, but I don't like his, dirty ways. He's not, and I'm using him as an example. There are a lot of people like that on here who will come and pretend to be your friend or troll you or give your video a thumbs down. Noodles is not blocked on this channel. And, just because Noodles will give you a thumbs down if you block him. He's that much of an asshole. He's that butthurt. But the only reason he wants to come into your chats is because he wants to be the center of attention. Because he wants you to come over to his page. Which is apparently, according to Anderson, because I asked him the other night when I was on film, when I was on his panel. And when he tried to do that 72-hour one, and I had faith that he could make it to 26 hours, he ended up making it 21. So he almost made it to 26, and I was very proud of him for that. But then I guess yesterday, him and that little kid he's on there with, Igor, who's very intelligent kid he is. They thought it wasn't me, and I have an old iPhone 6, so whenever you try to log into StreamYards and get on panel, it says you're using an older version of iOS, so you can only use the audio portion of our system because it's just too outdated. That's why I use Streamlabs, okay? Now, I don't think Streamlabs gives the ability to, I know it does, but I don't know how to do it because I've always been a one-woman show and that's the way it's going to remain. I don't need a panel or a chat to carry me. But I love my chat and I love my friends. And that's why I'm, here today for you guys. No drama here, negative drama, zero drama. Can you show Paul's toe tag? Inquiring minds want to see. I'm such a fan of yours. Thank you, Uncle Dale. You're so sweet. Energy vampires. What do you mean by that, TLC? Yeah, those are energy vampires. You know, there are a lot of people that come on here like this Noodles 1980. And he'll, he made it very clear the 2 times I talked to the guy on the phone. He was very nice. It was the real him. His name was David or whatever. But he made it clear that, it's not even the real him that you're talking to on his channel. He told me it's a big game. I guess he's since taken down that epic stream where I got him a ton of views on it. He fucking thanked me for it. I didn't even realize that he took it down until I went over there. But I thought he said, he's really odd. He's very flip-floppy, so I don't want to ever hear these. Everybody flip-flops around here. I don't want to ever hear anybody call another person a flip-flopper because we're all flip-floppers. You all are. Anderson is to the max. That's where I fucking got it from, is his 10 years of neglect and verbal and emotional abuse. Like, for instance, he knew that was me yesterday when he did his stupid stream, so I just came in there to support him, and I came in there and said, hi, how are you, and he just timed me out for the hell of it. I know this dude better than Igor or Carrie or Noodles, who used him, and I told his stupid ass, and he didn't realize it until it was too late. I told him how much he was being used by these leeches, and he gets a lot of hate watchers. If you go to Anderson's, you'll notice, unless it's his Skype friends, the YouTube people that watch him absolutely hate his guts because of how rude he is. And that guy doesn't care about, views or anything either, because as soon as he gets into one of his bipolar, episodes, which I do appreciate you, Anderson, saying on film that you do not think I have bipolar disorder. I appreciate that, because I don't. I've been checked for it many times. And I don't have that. I've been psychologically evaluated by real psychiatrists many times. It was a requirement in foster care. It was a requirement when I first started dialysis. So, plus I've just done it on my own time before. I paid for it once. And I don't have anything wrong with me other than panic and severe anxiety. So, I appreciate you saying that, but I do know that you have been clinically diagnosed with that, and I'm sorry, honey, and I'm glad and I'm proud of Anderson for laying off the antipsychotic meds, and I think he's doing a lot better now that he's doing that. The times I've been on his stream, he seems to be a lot more alert and awake and engaged with his audience instead of just miserable like he was when Liz was on there. He would just come on there high as fuck, miserable. He looked miserable, and she was the one that was carrying the show, and she was being laughed at, mocked, and all that, because she would stand up, and her belly is real big, and it was like it would hang over her, Uncle Kevin or Uncle Dale, it would hang over her fucking gut, and she would get up and dance, and she's like underaged and shit, and she thinks she's pretty, but everybody would just laugh at her. Even like Noodles would go, ugh, whenever Noodles, when I watched him on Anderson's page, he would just go, ugh, everybody found that disgusting, and Anderson knew she wasn't pretty, but he just, let her get up there, and I'm not saying, that's his girlfriend, or it was, he can do whatever, but I'm glad that she wasn't pregnant, because at the end of the day, I've known him for a long time, and he still is a baby himself, but I care about him as my friend, and like a brother type thing, nothing romantic, and he knows this. And it's been that way for a long time, so I get a lot of questions about this, like, why do you continue to talk to somebody that's so abusive and rude? And it's just like, I don't know how to explain it to you guys other than the fact, because I know this man very well, and he pushes people away so he doesn't have to get close to them, and I've just dealt with it so many times. There's literally nothing he could do to or say that would surprise me at this point, because I've seen it all over 100 times over. So it's just my friend, and it shouldn't matter to anybody, if we're beefing one day or whatever, because he does have bipolar, and sometimes he just does it for views and a reaction and all that, because, it's a YouTube, it's a game to him, he doesn't take any of you seriously. I take some of my people seriously, I care about you guys. I'm not on here for just a bunch of fake drama all the time, If I have legit beef with somebody, you'll know it, and I'll talk about it. But anyway, So that's my answer to that. Because I got a couple comments today even asking me about why I put up with that, and that's the best I can give you. So, like for instance, he asked me to type his address in the backstage, so I typed in the first 4 letters and the first part of the street name started with a C, and he still thought it wasn't me. Like, he knew it was me, but I don't. And then I just left, so I don't know how that stream turned out. I don't know if he's still live. I don't care. As soon as he, was convinced that wasn't me or whatever, and I have literally no way of showing him my face. If you use StreamYards, I literally can't show you my face even if I want to, because I'm on an iPhone 6, and StreamYards does not support, their audio does not support, or their video does not support my camera. Only the audio does, and I assume pretty soon it'll stop supporting my phone at all, and I won't be able to panel up at all with anybody that uses StreamYards. So just know that, guys. If you ever want me on panel, which is very rare that I come on panel, but if any of you want me on panel, just know that you can only hear my voice, and it's hard for me to get on StreamYards too, because it's hard to hear a lot of the people on panel, especially the more that there are. So, but that's just that's me explaining what happened there. So I just left. I haven't been back. My world doesn't revolve around Anderson Henderson's 100-hour streams. He kicked me out when I came in, and I tried to come up, show up, talk to him, tell him it was me. I don't know how to put penises and stuff on. So he knows I would never porn bomb his shit. I've never done anything like that to anybody. I'm not jealous of his success, unlike him. He's always been jealous of any type of anything that I've done that's been more successful in his eyes, and that's just the way he is, and I accept him for that, But I just hope he finds some happiness in his life, and, I wish nothing but the best for the guy. I do truly love him a lot as my friend, and I know I've been groomed by him since I was like 16, dude, 17. 16, dude, 16. I remember me talking to him in North Carolina right before I moved up here. But anyway, he'll deny that up and down and say that we haven't been talking more than since before 2010, but that's kind of a lie. But I just go with it. Anyway, I wish the best for him, and I won't be going back and watching that stream, though, because, once I get kicked out twice and then try to come in, you're lucky to get me on panel, first of all. So, I'm sorry, I can't prove that that's me unless you let me up there and you hear my voice. So, and that goes for all of you. So, sorry about that. And I assume soon StreamYards will stop supporting my version of iOS and my phone's audio too, because, that's what big corporations do, like Apple, They have to make our older phones go obsolete, or else, people like me who take really good care of their phones, because I paid a lot of money for this phone, would be able to keep them forever. They have to make it to where you can't use it for too long. They force you to upgrade, which is going to suck, but it's true, and that's just how the world works. Anyway, moving on. I care about you, Abby. I love your channel. I love you, Uncle Dale, and I care about you too. Lots of us are lonely and have chronic health issues and live with chronic pain in the night out. It's nice to find like-minded souls just trying to keep it together. Yes, I have end-stage renal failure. I was diagnosed with it at having 20% kidney function in December 18th, 2000, when I was 26. So what was that, 2017 or 18? I don't know. And I've been on dialysis. I got on prednisone for about a month. They thought that I have IgA nephropathy. It is an autoimmune disease that attacks the kidneys, and they scar over time. Mine wasn't caught early enough to really save me or slow the progression of the disease. I ended up having to get on prednisone, which was to suppress my immune system, to maybe see if they could save what little function I had and prolong me going on dialysis. Well, I didn't respond very well to treatment. Never, ever take steroids. Never, ever take prednisone. Ever. It was horrible. Even on the month I was on it, it was horrible. And all it did was speed up my progression. It didn't slow it down, because I came in a month later for my checkup and they told me you're now down to 10%, your GFR is 10, or your GFR is 7, and you need to go into dialysis. I started crying immediately, having a panic attack, and the woman, her name was Dr. Peterson, she actually looked at me and asked me if I was on meth. I was full of fluid. I had just been told, Abby, you have to be on dialysis for the rest of your life until you get a transplant, because the response, your medication is actually, you've already went down from 20% to 10% in a month, and this was 3 years ago. This was 3 years ago almost. And I started crying and hyperventilating and having a panic attack because I have severe panic. And she, I guess, thought that wasn't like a normal response to someone being told, hey, you've lost your kidney function. You're gonna in order to live, you have to be on this machine 3 days a week, 4 hours straight, all your life, or until you get a transplant. I mean, that's not cool, you know. Of course, I would start crying and having a panic. This bitch thought I was on meth, and they wouldn't even let me leave. They rolled me underground in a tunnel to the hospital, because that big old building's right next door to it. So I was disgusted at her. I don't like her. I don't ever want her around me because of that. Plus, she has this just uppity, like, looking down on you. I don't feel as though she really cares about people, especially me. I feel like she's very judging with appearances and stuff. Obviously, I didn't look the best whenever I was first diagnosed with that. I've lost tons of weight 3 years later. I'm doing a lot better. I have my ups and downs because I've just now got to the point, TLC, where I'm not as in denial as much as I was. And, yeah, it's really bad. I'm just now to the point where I'm not in so much denial. And when I say that, I mean it. Like, I've been in denial. Like, I can't believe that this has happened to me type of thinking. And I'm just now to the point, and I'm almost 3 years in. Everybody's different. Everybody's journey's different. But we got to keep on keeping on, guys. We got to be thankful for every day we're alive, and that's just it. That's the end of it. There's nothing better than waking up and seeing God, Jesus Christ, beautiful sky. I mean, how can you say there's not a God whenever you can see Him and feel Him and see the beauty in this world He lets us live in? Come on, guys. Alright, I have Crohn's disease. We miss you in North Carolina, Abster. I know you do, Uncle Tom, but when Mom gets better, guess what? She's coming up here, and you're coming too. Lots of us are lonely. I care about you, Abby. I read that. Thank you. I appreciate that, Uncle Dale. Been saying the world is a vampire. I keep hearing that song in my head for months now. We miss you in North Carolina, Abster. Rena says she's back. TLC says I have Crohn's disease, have had an ileostomy since 1991, was 21 when I ended up with a bag. Oh, she means a colostomy bag. Hashimotosis, had thyroid removed, had cancer. Oh, goodness, so you've been through a lot. Had the gallbladder removed last January. Well, you are just a walking miracle. Keep on so you know what it's like. Was diagnosed back in 2005 with fibromyalgia, but I have not since figured out on my own that I have Ehlers-Danlos. I don't know anything about that. I'm sorry you have all those issues. And have subsequently passed it on to my daughter, who then gave it to her 3 kids. It causes chronic pain. Our collagen is defunct, aka fucked up. Okay, I'm so sorry to hear that. I pray, I mean, all you can do is pray and put it in Jesus' hands. And keep trying every day. Prednisone equals the devil's tic-tac. It brings the beast out of me, says TLC. You're not alone. Alright, that's true. It is a disgusting medication. It made me gain a ton of weight, and it didn't help me. Abby, a.k.a. Abster, you are a true warrior. Glad to have connected with you tonight, sweetie. Thank you. I feel the same about you. You are a warrior as well. Well, Uncle Tom, Uncle Dale, Uncles, were you still here, babe? I'm gonna go, guys. Adville's being a cunt. I guess he's still lurking. he or she. There's a couple of them here. Oh, he wanted to see Paul's toe tag. Well, they just give it to you it's not something I asked for. They just gave it to me. You know, I love you too, Uncle Dale. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you, okay? After this, is that cool? 'Cause I gotta get going. I'm gonna hang up my shirt and stuff in my closet so that now that I've got it out of the bag, get some of that okay. Peace out, everyone. We'll try and find your channel and hit the bell, LOL. Yes, everybody subscribe. Please, let's try to get our thumbs up, guys. Let's try to do that, or else I'm considering taking that away. Taking the thumbs away, because people are just abusing it. The hate watchers, the trolls, you know, anybody. You know, you're supposed to dislike a video if you watch it in its entirety and don't like it. You're not supposed to dislike a video just because somebody has you blocked and your butt hurt. I don't do that, okay? Even to people I hate, I don't do petty shit like that. And I don't appreciate people doing it to me. Especially considering I'm one of the only people that actually come on here and give a fuck about you people. Not just drama, trying to make money and all that. I'm trying to build friendships, shit like that. That's why the quality in my audience, I'd much rather have 10 or 15 people watching me that are good-hearted people that are here for me, not here for drama or hate watching, versus 30, 40 people that only watch me to see me rage. You know what I mean? Or trolls. I don't want that. That's why I like to keep my audience tight-knit. But you can see when you watch me versus people like, just an example, like Bergs, the Berg Show, who basically, you know, people hate watch him. Look at his audience. Half of them come in there, they troll him to death because, I mean, he doesn't care because he likes that. That's good for him because he's on here to entertain you guys because he wants money in exchange. He's openly said many times he does not give a fuck about any of you. See, I'm opposite of that. I don't want trolls. I don't care about them. I've dealt with it 12 years. But I don't want that. I want a good, tight-knit, quality audience. People that are on here to build friendships. And if I need help, I'll tell you the reasons why. And I'll ask. But it's not the main goal of my channel because I still continue to help a bunch of people and expect nothing in return. When I have the money, and I'll always do that for the rest of my life. Not just on YouTube, but in life as well. And so, you know, guys, just it depends on what you're here for. Are you here for me? Are you here to make friends with me? Are you here to talk to me? Because I do a little bit of everything on my channel. Sometimes when I get genuinely angry, I will rage, and you will see some of that. And you'll see tons of people in here on those days. Other times, it's just cool and we're chilling. Other times, I'll take you guys out town with me. I drive around a lot. I want to show you guys, but it's hard to do so when there's so many people out in the summer because a lot of people don't want to be filmed. So it's hard to do stuff like walk around downtown and all that. Hey, Brandon. And Rubber Wilbur, what's up, baby? I'll read your comments in just a minute. It's hard to do that whenever, you know, I'm holding my phone to the side because you have to with Streamlabs, like I use. And, you know, you're walking around, people look at you weird. Most of the businesses won't let you go in there if they know you're filming. So it's hard for me to bring you the kind of quality content I wish I could. But in the winter, it'll get better. And I hate summer. I always have because I grew up in a very hot, humid place. And up here is the total opposite. We get all 4 seasons. Fall is when I come alive. Winter is when I come alive. That's like, you know how some people have seasonal depression in the winter months? Well, I have it in the summer. So I don't get depressed, but, you know, I don't like the summertime. Especially with end-stage kidney failure, it's hard. Even if I have no fucking fluid on, it is difficult. It's just something about that heat. I don't know. It makes me feel really bloated and puffed up, even though I'm not. So moving on. Love you, Abby. Take care. Peace out. We'll try to find your channel and hit the bell. Yes, subscribe. Hit the bell. Press all if you want to see all of my live streams and videos. I'm your biggest fan, Abby, says Uncle Dale. Oh, I love you so much. Mwah. Now, Brandon, this Uncle Dale is a real relative of mine. So, just so you know, guys, treat him with respect. So, Uncle Dale, what I'm going to do after this stream is I'm going to give you a wrench, okay? What a wrench does is it allows you to hide people. Don't ever hide anybody unless you get my permission. Don't ever hide anybody. It'll also give you the option to block or time them out. When you time out somebody, it makes it to where they cannot comment under that account. And lots of people around here, Uncle Dale, have multiple accounts, but it makes it to where, you know, they can't talk in the chat for 5 minutes and then they can come back. Time out people all you want. If you see people saying rude shit, like if somebody comes here and says F you, Abby, or something, don't time them out for doing anything like that. If somebody's spamming the N word, time them out. But I really try to keep full as much as I can, free spirit. And my comment section, if you ever see a comment that, not on the live streams, but on my videos after the live stream's over, if you ever see a comment, never, ever delete any of my comments. I never delete comments, ever. My comment section is a free-for-all. Anybody is allowed to say anything they want there. And I try to keep this comment section under the live streams a free-for-all too, but it does have to be regulated, especially, you know, now that the channel's growing more and all of that. I meant let us see the count. If you got nothing to hide, nothing to worry about. I don't know what you mean by that. Why don't I make a video for 100 hours in a row? Because I'm not a retard. I have better things to do, Wilbur. Like, only an idiot would be able to do that, because they'd have to be on crack. Nobody can stay up no 100 hours and not hallucinate. I mean, you have to. And again, I left. I don't know what that guy's doing. I don't know what Anderson's over there doing. I'm not going to stick around in somebody's fight. Who does he think he is, Melton John? I can't sit and watch him for all that time. I don't have romantic feelings toward him. And every time I do, I mean, he acts weird. So it's like, no. And he cheats, and he'll talk to a million other women, and then he'll talk to a bunch of other girls like he was doing even with Liz. That should show you this guy is a big baby. He needs to not be in a relationship, and he needs to stop fucking depending on women to fill that void in his heart. And realize he needs to be nicer to the people that care about him like me and have stood by him. Those are his words, not mine. And kept and helped him and never forsaken him like every other woman in their right mind has done. Okay? So he needs to be a little bit nicer, but he's just so set in his ways of abuse, and that's just not something I'm going to tolerate. That's what pushed me away and into Melton's arms in the first fucking place. And yes, Melton did like me first, guys. John did like me first. Remember? You know this, Anderson, because I remember telling you, you got all over him. You told him to stop talking to me whenever he told me that Melton told me I needed to be at his beck and call whenever. He expected me to drop what I was doing. I would give anything for Melton to say that now. I still love him. But, and all he fucking does is, like, call places I'm around. Ever since he's abandoned his Melton John account, guys, guess what? And all he would do was talk about me on it anyway. All he's done since then is call my ex's place of work and other places and talk to my ex and fucking the first shift woman for hours, and he only talks about me from what I understand. So that guy still watches. He watches us all. And I know it makes you jealous and bitter and all that, Anderson, but I'm sorry, but you've cheated 100 times. You're a whore. I don't want to settle down with a whore So, you know, when you were begging me and stuff to come be with you, and I got the proof, and I told you no, and you were like, let's have a baby, and, you know, you can pay for the wedding with your coding. Fuck no. I would come visit you, I told you, but I'm not coming there to stay. But I do think it's special that he offered me to, you know, that room to stay in if I were to ever come and visit, right before he really started getting crazy, wanting me to come, like, marry him and stuff. No. Not after all your abuse, hon, no. And, he's the type of guy that once you get a disease or you don't look as pretty as you did before, he throws you away. I mean, or he treats you less. But he's always abusive, because you got to be confident in yourself, because he himself thinks he's ugly. Anderson thinks he's ugly. He doesn't have confidence. That's why he has to put people. That's why it don't bother me, because I do have confidence. Him knowing that bothers him. So I can't. It would be a train wreck. It wouldn't be a train wreck because I understand him better than anyone else does. But that poor boy's never going to have a successful relationship until he learns to love himself. But I'll always be here for him if he ever needs me. I'm not going to call him and shit, though. And, you know, I'm not going to stalk him. And when I get kicked out of the live stream a few times, I'm gone. And I don't go back and rewatch. So, yeah, no. I'm not like that. Now, if it was Melton John and it was like 6 months ago, yes, I'd be doing that. I'd be calling him, texting him all the time. Melton John's the only man I've ever stalked. He's the man that I love. It's hard for me to fall in love with anybody. I've fought. The longer he stays gone away from my life and he doesn't contact Marcus or anything like that, or anybody at his work, the less that he makes videos, I find that I'm not thinking about him as much. I find that I don't go to his page as much, and he'll be rid of me. I'm not texting him as much. I'm not calling him and leaving messages as much. So as long as he just stays away, then, you know, I'm slowly learning to move on, and it is working. And I appreciate you, John, for staying away. Even though you're not doing too good this month, you've done better. Anyway, moving on. I meant, let us see the count if you got nothing to hide. I don't know what TLC you're not alone means by that. Rubber Wilbur, I'm watching you spray some hubcaps on one of your videos. Ha ha ha. Yeah, Rubber Wilbur, sub him up too. He's awesome. Give him a thumbs up. I've known him forever. His name's Brandon. Have no fear. Street life. What's up? Same here. So dislike the heat. Another thing we have in common, it makes me angry, LOL. I shun the sun, also gets hives from it in a cave-dwelling nightwalker. Uncle Dale is going to have a blue wrench. Weird. I wish you would spell correctly, honey, because it's hard for me to understand sometimes. Uncle Dale is going to have a blue wrench. Weird. It kind, sir, for your sweet niece, okay? It gives you the ability to time people out that are bullying her, acting out of line. LOL TLC, you're not alone, says Rubber Wilbur. Rubber Wilbur says, Uncle Dale, did you ever meet Paul? No, he didn't. Guys, leave my uncle alone, okay? TLC, tender love, unless you're nice to him, just be nice to him. TLC, I know what TLC stands for. I wasn't born yesterday, sweetie. Oh my God, and it's also your initials. That is fucking awesome. That is so cool, Tracy. So your monogram can be like TLC. We're big on monograms in the South, and I still am a country girl at heart. So yeah, that is so fucking cool. I'll have to check out your channel, see what kind of videos you post. Because I've had a lot of people, please do not take offense to this, but I've had a lot of people tell me, oh, I've been watching you for a while, I'm just now commenting, and they just turn out to be trolls. So if you don't make content, or you don't at least make one video saying, you know, this is my username or anything, you know, I'm not going to be, you know, I'm going to be weary of you. Hey, what's up, Nick? Hey, Embry, how are you? Oh my God. P2E says, hey, Street Life. Okay, hi P2E, I am the owner of the channel. I would have liked to meet him though, says Uncle Dale. Hey Nick, Embry Rose, what's up, baby? What's up? How are you? I thought JT didn't like Lindy, and here he is saying happy birthday to her. He's married, and he's doing what me and Melton did for a fucking year and a half. I think he has a crush on her. You gotta hear this guy, Uncle Dale. You gotta hear this guy, JT. Sounds just like Terry. Sorry, excuse me. I know that was gross. But the air up here is so fucking dry. I'm going to pause the stream right now. So what you're going to see is it's going to buffer, okay? It is going to buffer. Do not leave. I will be right back. I got to call my Embry. I will be more than happy to talk to you about your kidney issues. I'll be right back. Stay in here, Embry. I need to call my dialysis facility real quick. Everybody stay. It is going to act like it's buffering. Just know that it's not your fault. It is me because I paused the goddamn stream. Excuse me. I didn't mean to take the Lord's name in vain. Alright. So, Embry, I want you to stay especially. No, Rubber Wilbur, stay out of it. You don't have any kidney issues. I don't want you helping her with this. Fuck off. I will time you out. No. She needs to talk to somebody that lives this shit, has researched this shit 100 hours or more. You stay in your place. No, you're not a doctor. No, I want her to... Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Where you at? I gotta go, so let's hurry up. Let's hurry up. Come on, guys. Where's Embry? I can see you, Em. Let's talk, Embry. Tell me what your question is, sweetheart, so I can help you. I had to put Brandon in timeout. Well, Brandon, there's a difference in researching and really living and knowing it. That's why I really am skeptical. I'm not saying you don't know what you're talking about, Brandon, but this is something she asked for my input, and I would like to give her my input. So, Em, if you can see me, if you can hear me, go ahead and ask, because I got to go as soon as me and you talk. Kevin, are you still here? Uncle Dale, where you at? I gave you a rod. So type something, Uncle Dale, and you will be able to see a blue wrench next to your name if you're still here. He's probably not. But I don't know. I can see you, Embry. Embry! Born Mush, I'm here. Anybody here? Guys, I mean, I don't understand what part of it is going to fucking block. I'm going to pause the stream and it's going to fucking buffer, but I'll be right back. Don't y'all get? And I even come in here and I typed it. I said, I will be back in 5. I'm back in less than 3. So, I mean, where is everybody? Hello? Well, Rubber Wilbur says, I've researched this for 3 years and have improved his EGFR. Nobody, EGFR? What the fuck is that? You mean your GFR? Because that's the main one they look at, not the E, whatever that even is. You can't hear me. Alright, well, I gotta stop.